everyone. Hello, Karina Ledesma here with karinaledesma.com, and I am excited to be here every Wednesday on Facebook Live. And also remember that if you're driving and you can't see this video, you can listen to the radio. You can go to karinaledesmaradio.com and you will be able to listen in from your car because we are live in the radio too. And every Wednesday I pick a subject to talk to you, and I want to share with you today something that I believe is so important to all of us, which is attitude and the importance of having a great attitude. And before entering into the subject, I want to thank you one more time for following me. I want to thank you for sharing this video. I see a lot of people sharing this video, and also see people that are telling me, like, can I hear this subject in Spanish, or vice versa. When they hear Spanish, they say, they ask me, can I have this? Can I hear this subject in English? And I want to tell you that I do every Wednesday this Facebook Live. I do it in Spanish, and then I do it in English, and it's the same subject, so you can listen in Spanish or English. So, attitude. What a beautiful thing can be, or what an awful thing can be, because sometimes we can have amazing attitude, and sometimes our attitude is not that good. And of course, if we don't feel good, then we don't have the right attitude. And when you don't have a good attitude, the days get longer, and it's like everything go against you, and it's like you cannot do anything right. And one of the things that I always do when I'm training about something, I always want to hear about the meaning or the definition that people give to certain words. So if I ask you right now, how will you define attitude? What is attitude for you? I can guarantee you that we're going to have different, information about the belief of what attitude means or it is, right? We have an idea what it is, but what really is, and what do really form or create your attitude. And among with many definitions, I can tell you that attitude is how you feel. Try to think about it. Attitude is how you feel. That's why your attitude is gonna be it depends on the way you feel. If you are experiencing good emotions and if you feel good about you and life in general, your attitude is gonna be great. But if you are not feeling good and you are not experiencing a positive emotion or empowering emotion, then your attitude is gonna be bad. So that's why it's so important to check on the way we feel and at any given moment. So for instance, I'm gonna share with you, because there's many things that affect the way we feel and that affect our attitude. But I'm gonna share with you today 4 main things or 4 main areas that really affect the way we feel and our attitude, right? Number 1, how do you feel about your past? Because we all have a past. And sometimes the meaning that we give to certain experiences in our life are limiting us and are stealing our joy today. And this is the first thing that I want you to think when we talk about your past. First of all, there's nothing that you can do about it. It's gone. Whatever happened, just happened, right? But it's only one thing that you really can do, and it's to find an empowering meaning, to find the lessons in your past. You can when you look back at your past, start beating yourself up and being full of regrets and being full of guilt, because all those things are stopping you from enjoying life today, and all those things are dramatically affecting your attitude. So do you do something wrong? Tell me something that I don't know. Who didn't? We all did things that when we look back, we don't feel proud, or we don't feel good about. But is it gonna help you to keep beating yourself up to death because of what happened in the past. No, just, it's living and learning. We learn through living things, and we do the right thing after doing the wrong thing. So it's part of, being human. It's part of, creating our own journey. So I invite you to have a good feeling about your past, and I invite you to get the lessons about your past and invest whatever you learn in your past in your future. Invest it today to create a better future. Okay, so try to think about what do you feel about your past, and if the answers that you come up are not good for you and it puts you in a state that you don't want to be, the second thing that I'm going to invite you to do is to create a plan and to create a system for you, because you only can create the system that is going to work for you, to bring the best emotion out of your past, and to take those lessons and allow those lessons to help you become a better person. Number 2, how do you feel about your future? Because this is something that affects in an immense way our attitude and the way we feel. If you don't have a good feeling about your future, life is going to be hard. It's going to be hard because we all need a compelling future. We all need something to look forward to. We all need to be excited about our future, about what is coming for us, about what we're creating today to be able to enjoy and live tomorrow, right? If you don't have all those things clear on where are you going in life, what are your goals, what do you wanna achieve, who do you want to become, then the way you're gonna feel is not gonna be as powerful as if you're clear on your future, on your dreams, on your goals. So try to think about that. How do you feel about your future? Is it clear? Is it dark? Does it scare you? What is it? What is it that you feel when you think about your future? 1 year from now, 5 years from now, 10 years from now, where do you see yourself? And if you don't have that compelling future, wouldn't today be a great day to start setting your plan for your future and start thinking on different things that you can create in your life and different goals that you can set since today to feel better about your future? Give me just 1 second. I believe it got disconnected, the radio. We have the radio connected, and I think it got disconnected, so I don't want the people that were listening to the radio not to listen. Sorry about that. So do it today, and start thinking today about what are those things that you would love to do. What are those things that you really would love to do in your future that it will make you feel good about yourself? And it will create an amazing attitude where you wake up excited about life, and then you live all day, with joy in your heart, and you're happy and you're enthusiastic, and you can pass that happiness and that enthusiasm to others. And that's a great way to live, and it's a great way to, deal with life and all the hardship that we all go through and all the ups and downs, right? So create that today for you, for your future. Change the way you feel about your past, create a compelling future. And then we go to number 3, which is, how do you feel about yourself? Because how you feel about yourself is going to impact dramatically in the way you feel and the way your attitude is going to be. And when you think about you, do you feel proud of yourself? Are you just beating yourself down every single day? Are you engaging in the negative self-talk every single day? How do you feel about you? Because if you don't feel good about yourself, it will be very hard to feel good about life. It will be very hard to feel good about anything in your life, your relationship, your kids, your spouse, your job, your business, your team. So I want you to start thinking about that, and I want you to start being kind with you, and I want you to start doing things that it will help you to feel good about yourself. Because once you feel good about yourself, you start creating more, you start believing more in what's possible, and you start, working towards completion, whatever you want to achieve. But first, you need to feel good about you, and we all know that in order for us to feel good about ourselves, we need to be willing to do what is hard. We need to be willing to get out of your comfort zone, because if we remain where we are, we're only gonna have what we have today. And if what you have today you love, great, there's not much you need to do. But if you're not satisfied with what you have and you want more, then we need to create more, right? I want you to be satisfied with what you have, because it's okay to sometimes love yourself enough to believe and to embrace yourself and your accomplishment, and then want more. Okay, we always want to have one more, because otherwise, if we don't want more, then we start getting bored, and then we start getting with an awful attitude because we feel bored. Does it make sense? We always need more. Try to think how many times you wanted to accomplish something and you work hard towards that goal, and then you got that goal, and then if you didn't set new goals, then you're gonna be like, I feel like empty, I feel like I'm dying a little bit every day, because you don't have nothing to look forward to. And those things affect the way you feel about yourself. That's why it's very important to keep moving forward and to keep doing things that are out of your comfort zone, because that creates a better feeling about you. It's not comfortable for me to be speaking in this camera every Wednesday. I can guarantee you. I could be now in the pool. It's almost 100 degrees here in Austin, Texas, and just enjoying myself in the water. It's not comfortable, but you know what? I know that when you get out of your comfort zone and you think about a bigger purpose, what is your life about, right? And you're just able to do something that not only impacts your life, but the life of others, you feel good about yourself. And when you feel good about yourself, your attitude is gonna be much, much better. And number 4, okay, about what creates a good attitude or a bad attitude is how you feel about others. How do you really feel about people? If I ask you to define people now in 3 words, what would you say? Because the attitude that you have and the way you feel about people, it will determine a lot the quality of your life. Try to think about this. We are with people all the time. And we need people for pretty much everything. Some people say, I don't need anybody. No, we all need, because we all need that connection. We need love and connection. Okay, it's not something that we desire or we want. We need it. As human beings, we need to be connected with other human beings. We need to be loved. We need to have that sense of intimacy, and we need to have that sense of friendship. We need to know that we all need to know that we have somebody that we can count on. Okay, or we need to know that we are important in the life of other people too. So it's part of being who we are, being human. So you need to think about this. What do you feel about people? First of all, once you identify that, the second question would be, is this helping me to be happy? Is this helping me to have a good attitude, to feel this way about people? And if the answer is no, well, today you can start the process of changing and start getting a better attitude and a better feeling about people, because people are going to be with you all your life. You want a relationship, an intimate relationship, you need people, or a man or a woman, right? You want create a business. Of course, you need a product, you need the infrastructure, you need many things, but you need people, because people are going to make your business grow or not grow, right? It's people. And I believe that people is the better resource, the best resource that we have, and people is the best product we have. So if you are a business owner and you're focusing so much on your products and the way you deliver your products and all that, that's important, but never forget our biggest resource and what is more important, and it's people. How are we serving people? How are we treating people? That is going to affect tremendously our attitude. Okay? So one more time, 4 main things that create your attitude. How do you feel about your past? How you feel about the future? How you feel about you, and how you feel about others. Start working on those 4 areas, and I can promise you your life will improve. You will enjoy more everything that you do in your life. Thank you one more time for following me, and I can't wait to see you next Wednesday. Remember, love conquers all. Bye, ciao.